Hello, 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 hello. And I'm looking like this intentionally, okay? No makeup. You're going to hear my brothers in the background. I'm going to be crunching and munching too, okay? Welcome to my YouTube Live. I have made my all-time favorite dip. Okay, I'm going to get straight to the point. I done seen within the last, I'm going to say month, okay? Depression, anxiety, overeating, suicide thoughts, feeling sadness, gloomy, all of the above. And I'm one of them. The suicide, no. Anxiety, yes, yes. Through the freaking roof, okay? That's my picture I made back there. Through the roof. You listen to my live, you listen to any of my videos, you could go on down the video list. I start back getting on here talking about emotional eating. Sorry if I look like a hot mess, but this is just how I'm feeling today. I like to be transparent. I like to be honest. I like to be open. I'm saying all that to say this. It's sad when it gets to the point of you want to take your own life. I had a dream this morning. Dreams do come true. Dreams are real. And it woke me up. Well, God woke me up, but it woke me up. I caught myself over the last, like I said, y'all, I'm being transparent today. I'm sorry. It's real. Being an emotional eater again, sad, depressed, lonely, anxiety. Yes. And oftentimes we want to say because it's the winter months, that might play a little factor, but a lot of times it's because people already suffer from this problem and they try to cope and they try to deal with it. Everything. It's not a quick fix. But when you have, I'm going to say my children, and only their support, for real, for real, for real, for real, that's sad. Now, recently, I've been opening up and let my dad know a lot of things. Like I said, I'm eating too, y'all. I'm not one for lying, making up things, making it seem like it's all about me. First off, it's never been. And please, you can comment in the comments, but please don't be rude and talk about how I look, because this is the way I want to feel. I'm being honest. The honesty of people expressing themselves, people need to stop being mean. That's another thing. People are bullies. Instead of helping people, reaching out to them, telling them that you love them, you're gonna be okay. A smile, a hug, or leave it to be if you write them a letter or make up a card. You remember back in the days when we was kids in school, how we used to make Christmas cards and stuff like that, and just tell them, I'm not selfish, I'm selfless. I I'm all over the place today, but I'm not selfish, and I just feel the need to say this because I'm tired how I feel. When you get thoughts in your head of feeling a certain way all the time, that's the pressure of the depression and people suffering in silence. And I said this, I just seen a lady just a few minutes ago, and she said, I'm depressed. This is what she said. And I've been wanting to get on here. Like I said, I look like a hot mess. I really don't care. I don't. I'm being transparent. I'm being honest and open. It has to be something that will stop people from wanting to take their lives and being so deep down in that dark place or space. I'm so serious. Why would you cut your life short? That, you know what that shows you? No matter how much money, how popular you are, people liking you and having fans and stuff like that, and you maybe have a little bit of money or whatever. It just goes to show you happiness does not come from materialistic stuff. It does not come from just having money. And sometimes it don't come from having a person in your life. And if you have a person in your life, especially if you can't talk to them and they one-sided and don't see what you're talking about and act all like nonchalant about the situation and stuff like that, instead of pulling together, people just all over the place. I told my dad, I said, you know what? There's a lot of things he didn't know about me. And it's not so much of us focusing on the past. It was some things that he said that led to this. Yes, I look a hot mess and I said, I don't care. Whew, I really don't. I say that because I'm chilling, relaxing, and not feeling it today. That type of thing. And I did what I had to do early because I wanted to do it while I was feeling it. You have to push yourself back from things sometimes in life, and you look around and stuff. I've been doing so much. I need to fold my clothes. They're right there. I don't care. They're clean. I take a day at a time with doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like my bathroom yesterday. Sunday, I was supposed to fold my clothes, but if I don't, they're gonna get folded tomorrow. I might do them later on today because Sunday is the beginning of a work week, beginning of a week, and you know those clothes is there. Okay, I wish I could scream to the highest mountain. I wish whoever is out there that is suffering, all these people that is suffering, I wish I could be a band-aid to their sore. You know, you can suffer from it and talk about it and bring it out and be boisterous about it. That's a chip, y'all. This is reality, okay? I'm home being homey. So you can be boisterous, but people need to be more supportive. I don't have support for real. And also, I seen this girl yesterday. Well, I didn't see her, but I saw a Reels video. And she was just a boo-hooing, crying in her car and had words on the a screen of her content. And people it was like in a group on Facebook, and people was really like, don't do it, pray, keep praying, prayer changes things. Beautiful person, but what is beauty when you're not happy? What is beauty when people make you feel not loved? What is beauty? And we supposed to think like this. We supposed to think about self-love, self-care, motivation, and motivating ourselves. But I use this as an example. When my kid's father passed away, I didn't have no support. None. I had 4 grown kids, tall and all, okay? All 4 of their weight was on my back. I had to be the hugs, the cries, the love, and the attention and affection. I had to, you know, I want to say make sense of it, but it didn't make sense, but it did certain things that happened. I went through this all by myself. I had them, but they needed me. I needed someone. I didn't have no one. I'm not going to, and that's another thing. Don't shut up about nothing. This is my truth. And when a person look at you and say certain things like, you did this, you did that, but you try to say they did it and you can't say it, from 2010 until still to this day, but 2020, I want to actually say I started getting myself together, got on my weight loss journey, spiritual journey. 2018, got my place or whatever, first time ever. Okay. And I'm saying all that to say this. Okay. That was 18, a year after they father, my kid's father, and moving and emotional eating and depressed and sad still. And I had my place. You know what I'm saying? I did it by myself and I was so proud of myself, but I'm still empty. You know what I mean? I just see people out here and the extent of the depression and sadness that's going on. I was reading this little message down below. And my heart goes out to anyone that's lost a child, sister, brother, mother, dad, family member, loved ones, friend, loved ones, all in one nutshell, wrapped in a bow. My heart goes out to them. Last year, the last part of November, I had a family member took her life. And to see all this different stuff that's going on social media for a person that suffers from depression and anxiety, suicidal thoughts, emotional eating, stress eating, or what have you, that can be a hard pill to swallow. Seeing it, and you already feel some kind of way. So, quite naturally, you're going to set off and say, your heart goes out to them. It makes you sad because you're depressed too. And everybody see what's trending and what happened to the gentleman, and stuff. That made me so sad. I don't know that person. Okay? You don't have to. But it's the point of that person, whatever she may be going through, that it got to that point. And I'm the person of unknown. What is the unknown? Why? Why? I suffer by myself a lot. So I imagine even if you're with someone, you could still suffer by yourself. Because if you weren't suffering by yourself, it's not because that person don't support you. I'm gonna clear it up and clarify that. But you're not letting them know. So you're suffering in silence. You're suffering by yourself. Then also there's red flags. I said to somebody one time, something, and they said, I hope you're not thinking about. No, I'm not gonna kill myself. I got grandkids, I got children, and I don't hate myself. And I'm growing more and more to love myself. But again, as I was saying, it might seem like I'm all over the place, but I'm not. People that is suffering in silence, oh my goodness, what's going on in their mind? Like, how did it get to that point? I'm plain Jane today. I woke up today, I was sad, okay? And I wrote in my story on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, but you can go on to your story and you can look through Messenger. And then my son had messaged me, and I told him these words. I'm very transparent. Check on your mom. I don't expect for nobody to stop, drop, and roll and run to my beck and call, because that's not the case. But if you done help someone, been there for them 100% and then some, and they can't, I don't even know. This is a touchy situation. It ain't no tit for tat. That's what I'm trying to say. But can you have enough compassion and heart to dig deep down inside of you and remember what a person's done? And this ain't about nobody throwing up like, I did for him, he did for her, he did for her. But I tell you one thing, that's not me. But I can honestly say, why the hell do people have to treat people a certain way? Yeah, now I'm going to get into family members. I don't even know what that word black sheep of the family mean. So you use you the you the outsider. You might as well say because you're not in the circle. Or you got certain kids that stress the hell out of you. Or you in a relationship, married or not, and you giving your 1,000% and then some, a trillion, million, billion, okay? It's the unknown. Why? Do somebody mistreat you and treat you a certain way? And then they get with another person. I've been done like this. This is the truth. And that person is just all ratchet, and they give them the utmost respect. So I'm saying all that to say this. I'm not pointing no fingers, but I can. I can put names on things too. But why? Why leave a person broken? Why leave a person with unanswers to the question or the problem and the root of the problem, not trying to work out the problem? Why stray somebody alone? Family members too. Why be in and out, 1 foot in and one out? Families too. I'm talking about families. That's loved one. A relationship loved one. It's all in one bow. I ain't gonna even say no red one. Why treat people this way? My thing is this. I would rather for someone not to have something to do with me, period, than to include me into their life daily. I've been done like this too. Daily for years and years and years, stringing you along, manipulating, deceiving you. And deep down inside, they really didn't care for you. That takes a person to a deep, dark spot to heartbroken. But no answers, no reason. But you in your mind, because I ain't lost my mind. I don't give a damn how sad and depressed I get. I'm not going to lose my mind. But I'd have been mentally depressed and emotionally. That don't mean I'm going to lose my mind. And you trying to look around to see what the hell you do. And I get it. Sometimes my little thing to me could be big to them. But I use this as an example. What I may have done to anybody in their life or my life, I'm sorry. But I haven't done anything. If I cuss you out because you did something to me, that's me doing something to you. No, that's me coming out of character because I'm allowing you to make me be something other than what I am because I'm defending myself. That's just like a person say, I defend my honor. I ain't no doormat, punching bag, or a fool. Some people just used to those naive type of people. I tell my sisters and them, you better have a voice, you better speak up. I didn't always have a voice. And me having a voice, I think, is kind of like a turn off to most people. I don't care on that part. I'm going to speak up, but I tell you one damn thing. I'm saying this to people that is out there, and I'm almost want to scream to the top of my voice, to the highest mountain. It's a damn shame when people make you feel some kind of way and you ain't did nothing to them for whatever reason. They the sick, psychosocial, narcissistic person they are. And they thinking that they ain't did nothing. Ooh, I'm testifying. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling the truth. People are suffering because of a lot of reasons. And a lot of reasons is because of a sexual, uh, physical, emotional, social, financial, bullying. Some people is just very timid with certain situations, breaking people's hearts. You know why I think that really crushes people? Because again, if you giving 1,000,000 and they giving 1,000, once you find out what I'm saying, why you leave somebody on? Why you stringing people on? You playing with their heartstrings. That's what you call it. That's what you call it. You have people that want you in this category, want you in this category, in this category. I have a son. My son tells me a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And especially when it's dealing with the new way stuff, the millennium stuff, all this stuff that's going on, the new way stuff. I probably ain't say that word right, but I don't care because I'm old school. I'm 56 years young, okay? And I can honestly say, people seem like they intentionally do this to me. If somebody thinking that they it's a karma type of thing, well, karma back on YouTube, and I don't like saying that to nobody because why would you know deep down in the pit of your soul that you've been there for someone, and they try to make you feel like you haven't? I'm saying all this because I'm trying to cover all angles: deceit, manipulative, stringing people on, intention or intentionally hurting people. Depression comes from a root. Everything is not hereditary. No, I tell my daughter this all the time. Just because I suffer from it, that's not saying I suffer all my life. I wasn't born this way. You get what I'm saying? Mine came from triggers and things that I allow myself to go through. And that's something that will follow me all my life. But when you get help, talk about it, and find yourself in that happy place or space in your life, don't let that go. Hold on to it. You on your own clock. It's your power that you done got back. Keep it. Don't let nobody be in the driver's seat of your freaking emotions. Don't let nobody make you feel or allow yourself to feel any kind of way. I've done it several times. And the reason why a lot of us do it is because of acceptance. In order to heal, you have to be truthful, honest, open to yourself about what you allow someone to do. Excuse me, y'all. I got something to clean my nose. I got tissue. I just don't want to do it on the camera. I can talk. I'm saying all this, and I'm being honest, and I can get off this darn live and cry a river. My pain is for everyone that's out here suffering. And I am a person of wanting to know what make us get to that point of where we just want to lay in bed, go in the closet, hide up underneath the bed, in the closet, in a dark room. You see, it ain't dark in here. The sun, the curtains. I'm just saying, I ain't never been in no closet either. Okay, I done shut down before, and I done cried so many times. Silence. And when I say silence, again, you can be with someone and just be so sad. And it's not necessarily what they did, it's sadness because of something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always saying that you're sad because you with someone and someone done it to you. I like to clarify things because whoever get on here, I'm not like bashing no one. But I tell you what I will do. I plead the fifth. Ain't nobody gonna make me sit up there and agree and accept something that they did, their behavior, or what they caused. No, 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 no. Sorry about that notification on my phone. Um, make me feel like I owe them something. I don't owe nobody nothing, not even my kids. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I say sometimes, ooh, you know how you say, "Come here, help mama." I love it. My grandkids open up the door. Grandma, you okay? These are babies. I don't want nothing checking on you. And that warms my heart. I have some of the sweetest grandchildren, not just saying it because they mine. One of my granddaughters said to me one time, I want her to stay with me. This is way, way back then. And she said, I'm confused. She came out of nowhere and said this to me. And I said, what's wrong, baby? She said, you know what, Grandma? She said, I want to be here with you, but I want to be with my mom and dad. I don't want you to be sad. And that's why I say I want to live with you. But she's torn. And like I told her, I don't want you to ever feel like you have to pick me over your mom and dad because you see something. But that made me feel good to see that she's 9 years old, came out herself, then asked her to say nothing. She just, and I gave her a hug and I told her, I said, you know what? I probably shared a tear. I don't remember, but I know I gave her a hug and I said, you know what? It's okay, baby. I understand. I don't want you to feel like you got to pick and choose. If you want to be with mommy and daddy, you know them. You know me too. I'm not going to hurt you. I want you to be happy. I want myself to be happy. Some of these little kids can make you feel better than adults. Some of these adults act like little kids, do childish stuff, play games. And I am so tired of it. That part of my life, I'm really tired of it. Repeat, anybody that's out there going through something like that, look at yourself in the mirror and say, if somebody care about you or love you or feel a certain way about you, That's supposed to be a good feeling, a mushy gushy feeling. So on this sweet Sunday, I mean this, don't suffer in silence. Yeah, that goes so.